Carter from Kidd.
Good offense.
And it's broken up. Pass intended for Diedrich. Here comes Kidd. 3-on-1. Goes behind the back to Carter. Jason Kidd with a spectacular play.
Do it. This is just pushing the basketball. Okay, defense. Take him to the streets. Monte Ellis, his family has to be mad at Jason Kidd. That's not fair. You don't do that to my nephew.
Jason is thinking, you know, as Azubuike had it knocked away. And here is Carter beating Barnes, took it over his head. So the Nets now lead at 20.
The basketball, but you have to play solid basketball. And here's how you play wide receiver position, Marv. I used to do it back in my day. Guy is a natural born leader, and it was only right.
There's the alley-oop. Kick to Carter. In Miami the other night, call for the foul.
The Warriors playing zone, get behind the zone just like the college level. Get behind the zone and look to make a play. Getting to the basket, great job. Recognize, offensively knocks down the jumper, and then it's showtime. Take them to the streets. This is when the Nets are at their best. And then they go zone, alley-oop on the back. You look at the lineup out there for the Golden State Warriors. Nope, that's 5 perimeter guys.
And Vince Carter knocks down a three. Well, as you know, Don Nelson loves.
And speaking about doing it right, I think Vince Carter heard from my dad also. Hey, you're going to play, go out there with energy and get it done. Offensively, run in the lanes. You want to run, show the point guard and show the coach. Offensively, continuing to be aggressive, making plays, knocking down shots, putting himself in position to take it.
In the closing minute and a half.
Night in and night out, just capitalize on guys not being aware of it.
Carter able to go glass.
Solid defender because he competes. He is going to be a stud.
Oh, the lob for Sean Williams. Not only able to get to it, but he draws the foul.
Talk about Vince Carter's playmaking ability. Get him the ball on the block, the mismatch, so the defense is ready to help. Great job by Sean Williams.
Carter got the step, could not stuff. Carter gets it back, and now puts it down.
That's how you execute. Get everybody out of your way, and this is just a missed dunk opportunity, but getting back on the defensive end, oops, look what I found. That's how you're supposed to put it in.
Kidd hands to Carter, and he scores.
How about Jason Kidd? Pushing the ball in transition, another look away. This just isn't fair. It is not fair. Kidd loving it. Active guys on the front line in Boone and Williams. They're going to reward you as Carter hits the runner.
It has had an outstanding night.
Has been spectacular, making plays.
Jefferson, 5 on the 24. Jefferson to the rim, kicks it out. Carter for 3, yes! At the shot clock buzzer to give the Nets a 97-95 lead, and the Warriors call for time. Down to 24 and 6/10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Lawrence Frank trusting that Richard Jefferson will make the play. Draws the defense in. Vince Carter spots up at the three-point line, just like what we witnessed in Miami. Making the play for his buddy. Carter does the rest, knocks down, wide open jump shot. Defense collapse. Carter says, thank you very much, Monte Ellis. Gotcha. Nets take the lead, and the bench thrilled and excited. How about the tackle? Richard Jefferson. My goodness. Looking like he plays for the Giants. And how about Chris Mullin? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Nets needed a basket down the stretch. Well, tonight with 24 seconds to go, Jefferson sets up Carter. Hey, just like he did in Miami. Some things don't change. Double team comes, finds Carter, the pump fake, knocks down the dagger jumper almost in the same exact spot.
Carter comes off the strong game of the overtime win against the Heat. Played well. And they beat a team that of its last 20. But you have to say this about the Warriors. They looked like they had nothing in the first half. No legs. Utilized their Usual successful run-and-gun style. Of course, the Nets had something to...
Thanks, Marv. Vince, you talked about that three in Miami that you knew you were going to have it. Is this kind of the same deal tonight?
Actually, it definitely was a situation where I was like, hey, RJ, just make the penetration draw. You know, they've been collapsing. I've been missing a lot of shots, but I said, hey, RJ, I'll be in the same spot. I'm going to make it for you. And it happened again, and I said, knock it down.
All right, so much has been made about the tempo of this Golden State team, but you guys managed to make it work in your favor that entire first half. How did you do that?
Well, we just try to attack them, make their guys guard. If we're putting the ball in the basket, they can't get in transition, and we did a good job of that. We kind of got Barron in foul trouble, and we kind of wore them out a little bit. We knew they were going to make a push in the second half, but we just tried to maintain our defense and try to keep them out of transition as much as possible.
They did. They made that push, but they also didn't score in the final 3-something minutes of this game. How did you guys manage to not lose that lead and then end up with the victory?
Our team defense. We knew Barron was going to try to take over. Steven Jackson going to try to take over. So we just wanted to play team defense, have each other's back, and get the rebounds and limit their offensive rebounding.
All right, Vince, good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Michelle. Vince Carter with a solid performance, 23 points, 12 rebounds, and the Nets with a 195 win over the Warriors. Back with more in a moment.
Trailing in the ball game, Richard Jefferson, dribble penetration, forcing the defense to collapse, finding his buddy for the second game in a row. Vince Carter all by himself. 24 seconds to go, knocks down the dagger jump shot just before the shot clock buzzer goes off for the Geico play of the game.
It's the GMC Post. This is Marv Albert. We'll be back with some final. Now let's join Nancy Newman in our studio.